The two most classic trees in a Japanese garden, in my opinion, would be the black pine and the Japanese maple. The Japanese maple is the topic today because one, it's my favorite tree, and two, it's the tree that we get the most questions about when we do the tours of the garden. People always ask, they're confused that we have so many varieties and so many different appearances of the trees. That's one reason. The other is that they're very common in the Fresno area. A lot of people have them in their backyard, so they have questions about how they should be pruning them and that type of a thing. I happen to like the maples because you can see how beautiful their shape is. They're very delicate looking, and the way the leaves react to the wind. There are basically two types of maples when you do it, classify them according to form. One would be the upright maple, more like this one. And we have Japanese maples at the entrance to Shinzen Garden that are the upright variety, and they're 20, 25 feet tall. Then we also have this cascading type, and they are varied in their size. We used to have a small one behind the waterfall here, and it was nicknamed the Cousin It because it cascaded down like the character in the Addams Family. And it was only 2 feet tall. So there's a big variety. There are over 100 different varieties of Japanese maples. The other way of classifying them is according to leaf structure. So this is the Acer palmatum, the kind of the classical form. And it has the typical maple leaf. This one has the 5 lobes. This is the cascading, or some people even call it the cut leaf maple or the dissectum variety, because it looks like someone actually has come and scissor cutted the leaves. Very delicate, very fine. The colors are amazing. For Westerners, we like a lot of color, so we've gone to a lot of the reds and the burgundy colors. Whereas in Japan, the classical gardens in Japan rely more on the Acer palmatum with the smaller leaf. They rely more on the textures of the greens in the garden to bring out the beauty. As far as the maintenance of the Japanese maples, they like a well-drained soil and plenty of water. We're lucky here at Shinzen Garden because we had, when the garden was constructed, they brought in 30,000 cubic yards of topsoil, and we have a large high canopy that gives the maples a lot of filtered shade. They don't like the hot, especially if it gets windy, but the hot temperatures of the weather here in Fresno. So if you look at maples in summertime, a lot of them will have that kind of burnt leaf appearance. The other thing is, if you plant them, we want you to plant them so that the crown is exposed above the soil level. Common mistake people make, since most of the maples are grafted, is they'll bury the graft point. And if you do that, you're going to get crown rot, and it's almost guaranteed you're going to lose the tree. So if you'd like to come and see maples in the landscape environment, plan a visit to Shinzen Garden here in Woodward Park.